Hello and welcome to week 18 of my vertical gastric sleeve update. I apologise for the way I look, but I'm actually really quite ill at the moment, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, I had gastric sleeve on the 20th of April 2016. The day of surgery, I weighed 19 stones 3 ounces. You'll have to Google what that is in pounds because I have absolutely no idea. And today I weigh 16 stone 1 pound. This week I have had a total loss of 5 pounds, which sounds wonderful. It isn't, because I was actually stalling, but I am actually quite ill right now. Bit of TMI, but I've got really bad sickness and diarrhea. Hence why I've lost 5 pounds. Not that I mind. A loss is a loss. It's just not the best way to do it. I have been drinking plenty. I do find Gatorade or its equivalent is actually really, really good if you've got an upset stomach of any kind. As long as you drink it quite slowly, Gatorade seems to be working quite well. Whether that's because it's the electrolytes in it, I don't know, but it works. I do apologise for the vlog being so late, but last week I was working and I had a meeting, and then because in the UK the kids go back to school tomorrow, so on Thursday we took my son to the theme park, and then swimming as well. So we thought we'd spend the last few days with him and before everything goes back to normal. One thing about having any kind of weight loss surgery is if you're a thrill seeker like me, you can go back on the rides. It's great. Not that I couldn't really ride most rides before, it's just they weren't very comfortable. The lap bar would be very, very painful, things like that. So I always avoided it. But I am back on roller coasters and log flumes and God knows what else, like a trooper. It's one good thing though. I mean, the energy levels, apart from obviously right now, energy levels that I have are through the roof. I'm going to start doing a running program this week at some point, when obviously my stomach is back to normal. I'm going to start trying to run. I'm going to be back at the gym 3 times a week, swimming 3 times a week. I actually can't wait. When we went swimming the other day, it was just nice to be back there, because it's very difficult going to the gym or swimming when our swimming pool doesn't, you can't just have kids there whenever you want, and you can't do certain sessions whenever you want. So it's very difficult to just go whenever you want. Be in the holidays, if you go at the family times, you've got to be there very early, otherwise you can't get in, or you can, but you've got a very long wait, and it's just been a nightmare. So it hasn't really been worth attempting it. I mean, we've travelled over to the next county to go swimming because it was an easier thing to do than try to get into our pool. And that's not because of the locals either, it's actually because of tourists. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling good most of the time. The loose skin is what it is. I've still got the rash under my belly, and I will be seeing my GP about that over the next couple of weeks, because the itch is unbelievable. And I know it's due to the loose skin, it's sweat, it's obviously where it's just hanging. Something is going to have to be done about that. But like I said in I think it was the last vlog, I can't have a tummy tuck or anything like that for 2 years. And you've got to really beg and jump through hoops. So whether or not that's ever going to be a thing for me, I don't know. I hope so. I'm not at the moment, although my arms are absolutely wonderful, I'm really not that bothered at the moment about them. The worst thing for me, actually, I've got 3 really bad things that I consider terrible. And that's the boobs, the belly, and the legs. The thighs are the worst. Which you wouldn't necessarily think that would be the case, but the thighs are horrible. But I will be doing an updated loose skin video probably next month. I don't know, it might even be November. I don't want to do it every month because I don't know that you can really see much of a difference month by month. So I think every sort of 2 to 3 months is probably a good segue for it. Yeah, there's not a lot else to say really. Diarrhea sucks, sickness sucks, but like I say, I'm actually improved to what I was yesterday, and the Gatorade or equivalent is really helping with that. Not hungry at all, which is to be expected, in fairness. So, yeah, I am eating, but it's like 4 bites. I think last night I had 4 bites of a piece of toast, and that really was plenty. I struggled with that, and I've had 4 spoonfuls of Rice Krispies this morning. Again, that was probably slightly too much, actually. But I'm trying to eat the drier foods because that also does help if you're able to keep it down, and luckily I am. So, yeah, I shall see you next week. Bye for now.